am Layla Letitia, bringing another episode of Mindset Hack Monday. Now, I believe that when you use the pause method, that is to perfect awareness using simple effort, that you can shift your mindset so that you can learn, level up, and to live your best lives today. Now, today's mindset hack is I'm gonna have three A's, okay? 3 A's. I believe if you actually implement these 3 A's whenever you're dealing with any type of issue, that you can shift your perspective so that you can actually make a difference in your life and the lives of others, right? Now, I'm going to just make a quick disclaimer. Nobody can be oblivious about what's going on in the United States of America today, right? We just can't, right? We can't. But I'm going to tell you my 3 A's. I'm going to actually give you my opinion on how I feel that maybe we can actually bring real change in our country, okay? Just my opinion, so don't attack me. It's my opinion. We all have opinions, but I'm willing to share my opinions with you because I want to be part of the solution. So I'm going to first start off to today's mindset hack and just put that Black Lives Matter, okay? I am a black woman in this country, and guess what? My life matters. The life of my son matters. The life of all black men matter. The lives of all people matter. But our lives, we matter. What today is going to be, I'm going to write them down. It's going to be, we have to acknowledge. We have to accept. And we have to take action. Okay? So we have acknowledge, accept, and take action. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on in this country. Okay, unfortunately, we have experienced another loss of life at the hands of cops, okay, of another black man in this country. And this is what, this is not the only reason why everybody is upset, but this is just adding to the fuel that keeps getting bigger. The fire keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and there's nothing putting out the fire. The fire just continues to burn, and it continues to get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And this is just adding more fuel on the fire. We have nothing putting out the fire, right? So acknowledge, right? So we have to be very, very mindful and acknowledge that we have a serious problem in this country. Now, I know a lot of us know that there's a serious problem in this country, but you'll be very, very surprised to know many people do not see that this is a problem. They do not see it as a racial problem. They do not see it as a problem because they view us still as not human enough to matter, right? Let's just say it, right? So we have to acknowledge that there is a problem going on in this country right now, right? There's a problem. So we got to acknowledge it. And if you're around people that do not acknowledge that, you need to really get away from them, right? Get away from them because they're no benefit to you, okay? Number 2, we have to accept. We have to accept. I get a lot of people. I understand the emotions, the raw emotions that are happening right now. People are out there demonstrating, and these demonstrations are sometimes turning violent. I see citizens hitting cops. I see cops hitting citizens. It's just really, really sad. I try not to watch it, but social media, you can't help but, scroll up your feeds and see certain things that, that you see, So I saw today on Instagram, which broke my heart. I saw this lady. She had to be between, I would say, 50 and 65, an elderly lady, a little older than me. I mean, okay, I'm not that old, but between 55, 65, perhaps in that age group. And she was upset, didn't hear the sound, but you can see she was upset. She was in the cop's face, she was yelling, she was upset, real emotions. I understand his emotions. She hit the cop again, and then boom, he laid her out, and I just saw, oh my gosh, I just felt so much sadness for both sides. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that every single white person in the United States is prejudiced, but I'm going to tell you that there's a lot of racist white people in this country, and a lot of them are wearing that blue code, right? That blue shield that is allowing them to execute us, right? And that is a big problem. But we have to accept that this is the state of our country, right? Sometimes I always feel like people are always so surprised when they say, oh gosh, another black man killed by a cop, or another woman killed by a cop, whatever it may be. And I'm like, well, this is nothing new, this is nothing new. We have to accept the reality of our country. And our country, unfortunately, is in a terrible, terrible state right now. not only are we dealing with a serious virus, COVID-19, but we're dealing with injustice for years and years and years, and people are finally just getting fed up with this injustice. Well, what do we do about that? We have to accept that this is what we're dealing with, and this is real, right? This is real. Finally, the action. You know, we cannot create change without action, right? But we have to be very, very mindful of how we are trying to create this change, right? Now, I understand that people are so upset. We're emotional. Our black men are dying. I am a mother of a young black man, so I understand completely. Every time I hear of another black man being killed by a cop, my heart just breaks. But we have to make sure that what we're doing is going to actually bring about a permanent change, because otherwise what's happening is that we are just causing more problems, and we are trying to be solution makers and not cause more problems. So guys, please pray that God provides us with the solution that's going to bring about real change. And if Allah will please, God can heal the hearts of these racist people, and that we are all one people, one human race. May Allah grant this in the hearts of those who do not feel that way, right? The action that we should take, in my opinion, there are two things that we need to do as African Americans, okay? Now, African Americans do not show up when it matters, right? We don't show up, okay? We don't show up. We have to show up in our local elections, okay? Because we have to elect, right, the right sheriffs. We have to elect the right judges. We have to elect the right mayors. We have to elect the right governors. We have to do this at the local side, right? We have to vote. We have to show up and vote. A lot of black people feel like this is not a problem. We're not involved in politics. We don't care. You have to care, because if we do not get involved at the local level, then we can't change the bigger level. We can't change anything. We have to get involved at the local level. We have to. Please stop saying that this is not your problem. You have to vote. Period. Local level. You have to do it. It's a must. You have to commit to yourself that you are going to be involved. If you're 18 years old and you can vote, you have to start now. And your local community, you have to. Second action that I heard about, I don't know, I'm not watching, any news, but I heard that T.I. had proposed that we boycott, a big boycott on July 7th, right? And I am so for that initiative, but we got to do a little more than this boycott on July 7th. We have to take our monies out of these banks and go bank with our black bankers, black-owned banks. Take our money out of their banks, okay? We need to hurt them economically. The one thing that people are always forgetting with all this racial injustice, that we are always forgetting that this country is a country that is run by the mighty dollar. And how we hurt this country is that we have to hurt them economically. We have to hurt them there. So yes, boycott on July 7th. Yes. But why not boycott for a whole 6 months, all right? Why not take our monies out of these banks and go bank with a black-owned bank? Why not start building up our communities? Why not start today? This is a long-term thing. We have to do this for long-term so that we can have the biggest impact, that we can actually have change, okay? One day is just not enough. I'm sorry. It's just not enough. It's not enough. So today's mindset hack, guys, is whenever you are dealing with a problem or something is struggle, it's hard for you, always be mindful that you need to acknowledge what is going on, accept your current position, and take action accordingly, right? Action that's going to bring about change, permanent change for the betterment of yourself, the betterment of your community, and the betterment of this country. Hope you guys enjoyed this mindset hack for today. Have a great day, guys. Bye.